Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to the show. On Saturday, August 9th, 2025, there was a deadly shooting that took place right over here, almost 15 entire feet away from the front door of the Hickory building in Denton, Texas. That door right there, only about 75 feet away from this crosswalk on a very populated Denton Square in Denton, Texas. The shooting, which took the life of a man experiencing homelessness, happened at approximately 12:10 in the afternoon, in the middle of the day. The deceased's name is John Ruff, a homeless man that was 61 years old, walked with a limp, and had a really bad back. He definitely was not somebody that ever came off as an immediate threat. I've been a little familiar with John Ruff ever since 2012 when I moved to Denton. He always came off as kind from all my experiences. He's also been described as sweet, caring, musically talented, and lots of fun to be around. Oh yes, John Ruff was quite the regular around the square. Many people have had friendly run-ins with him at one point or another. After hearing about who exactly was shot and killed on the square that day, it really got me saying to myself, you've met John. He was always so sweet and nice. Why would anybody want to shoot him? I think a lot of other people have the exact same question. Just 2 weeks ago, over 150 people showed up for a candlelight vigil to honor John and also ask for justice, or at least some information in the case. The shooter that put numerous bullet holes inside of John has not been named. He stayed on the scene and answered the police's questions and did not go to jail. There have been differing stories on what exactly occurred right before the shooting. One story is that he was bending over to help pick up a child's sippy cup and return it to the child when the father got mad and started arguing with him. An argument that lasted a few minutes from what I've heard, which is more than enough time for anybody to just simply walk away. Honestly, if it was me, with the gun, with my family, shopping in the middle of the day, I would have chosen the higher road and just walked away. Sometimes we have to accept that our pride is not worth another person's life. And with it being right here, the gentleman could have told his family, hey, cross the street, or hey, go that way, or hey, move from here and go inside here. None of those actions took place. Instead, the patron with a gun chose to use it. What a terribly unfortunate thing to happen. The other story that is floating around is that the child's sippy cup fell and John, for some reason, was trying to prevent the father from getting his child's sippy cup. Knowing of John and speaking to his friends, I believe this scenario to be highly unlikely, and it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. None of it actually makes sense whatsoever. Maybe that's why they call it senseless violence. One thing is for sure, there's no cameras around here that caught the incident. No cameras in front of the Hickory building that would have seen anything. There was also no cameras across the street. I guess if I want answers, I'm gonna have to do a little digging. Obtaining a police report is what Google suggests. First, I need to identify the agency, which is Denton Police Department. Oh, I can request reports in person. I think I'll do that right now. At the good old City Hall East, about a mile away from where the shooting happened. Let me get off in here and see what kind of info I can get. This is a beautiful statue. Who is this? George Cadell. Above all, integrity? That's what I'm talking about, George. Okay, let's get in here. I might not be at the right place. I'm just trying to figure out where I would obtain like a police report. Is it the actual like police station over there? Okay. Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, to the police station. I'm sure glad that I asked my phone if it's okay to film inside of a police station before I just started going off in there, camera ablazing. It is generally not legal or appropriate to film inside a police station. Dang it. I'll still walk down there with the camera. I just can't film inside the building. Sometimes I just like walking in the dirt. Well, here we are. See y'all on the other side. Well, looky there. Seems like I got what I came for. I'm gonna head on home and start digging through this thing. Sure do love me a good story. Okay, back home. Got the files right here. Now, I did take a good hard gander off into these. Just to be clear, this is an ongoing investigation. And me, a mere citizen, am definitely not privy to certain information. Until the guy's indicted, at least, which could take a very long time, and here's why. There is no statute of limitations for murder. The shooter not being arrested was actually a great tactic by the Denton Police Department. A tactic that does not at all play in this guy's favor in the slightest. There is no time frame for how long a grand jury has to indict someone. It is determined by the applicable statute of limitations for the specific crime. If a person is arrested, the grand jury has 90 business days to indict you, and then they have to release you if they didn't. But then they have 180 more business days to indict. In short, the shooter going free that day gives the grand jury all the time in the world. Man, I'm glad I'm not him. I'd be losing sleep and very likely watching my marriage fall to pieces around me from all the stress. I do have before me a very talented artist's rendition of the shooter, which I believe will provide further insight into specific details concerning the identity of this man. The patron with a gun that took the life of beloved Denton, Texas street musician John Ruff on August 9th, 2025. Let's get into it. Yep. Seems to line up pretty well with all the mutterings I've been seeing online. And there's the mysterious sippy cup. That red stuff must be Kool-Aid. Goodness gracious. The artist's rendition though, dude looks kind of like a potato head. Put a cowboy hat on this gunslinger, and it's the spitting image of Denton Mayor Gerard Hudspeth. Oh yeah, strong likeness. Have any of y'all ever seen that Mel Brooks movie, Blazing Saddles? How about Cowboy Curtis from Pee-wee's Playhouse? Oh, I got it. Mayor Spudspeth, at your service. He's the potato mayor of Fry Street. Fry Street been falling apart real bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That ought to do it. Yep. Turns out there really isn't anything here, but I'll leave you with this. We've got a whole lot of people in Denton that are struggling with not having a roof over their head. Individuals as well as families. While there is some help available with resources such as Our Daily Bread, which does a whole lot, as well as Denton Family Outreach, located at the Singing Oaks Church of Christ, and the Salvation Army. By the way, if arguing with yourself in the street while also fending off imaginary foes is your thing, you may want to stop off at the Denton County MHMR Center. There's the address, and here are the hours of operation. But only if you're ready, though. You can't really make somebody do something that they really don't want to do. There are just so many people out here on the streets in this town, struggling hard. A little kindness can go a long way, and something as small as a can of food or some articles of clothing that you don't wear anymore can be just what a person needs to see tomorrow. Give respect, get respect. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Till next time.
Something, thank you.
I got that sandwich about like 15 minutes ago.
Okay.
Hey man, how you doing? I got you a can that's easy to open, and I got you a warmer shirt.
Go be good.
You're gonna go eat where?
Be Daily Bread.
Daily Bread? Oh, okay. So are they feeding you?
Yeah, you keep that.
Our Daily Bread?
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much.